Good afternoon and welcome to Live Highlight in the Magic City on the Highlight Channel. I'm Stu Nyman and I'm flying solo today. Andrew taking a much needed and well-deserved day off. So I will bring you every point that we will play today in both Parimutuel games and H2H at 5 p.m. Each of today's Parimutuel games will offer Win Plays Show, Quinella, Exacta, and Trifecta wagers. We also have an early daily double and a late daily double. We have an early pick 3 and a late pick 3. We have the Mighty Ocho that begins in game 1. The Mighty Ocho is a pick 8 wager. Correctly pick the winners of games 1 through 8. If you do so correctly and have the only ticket that does so, you can cash in on that minimum $5,000 guarantee. We also have the high-paying High 5 jackpot. The High 5 is a pick 5 wager that begins in game 3 to play the High 5. Correctly pick the winners of games 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. If you do so correctly and have the only ticket that does so, you can cash in on the High 5. Online wagering is available at watchandwager.com, or if you're in the state of Connecticut, mywinners.com. However, placing a bet is not necessary in order for you to enjoy all that we have in store for you today. We have no scratches in today's performance. Today's performance is scratch-free. So with all this in mind, we ask you to make your wagers as early as possible within scheduled post times and sit back and relax. Post time for game number 1 is now just 8 minutes away. I reflexively at this point say, Andrew, how are you? But then I look to my left and there is an empty seat. I don't mean to make that sound as depressing as it does. It's not particularly depressing. Have Andrew back, no doubt, on Saturday. Overall, play has been good Saturday, yesterday, and today. Those H2H games at 5 p.m. yesterday were particularly good. Very high energy, every one of those games. Some tremendous points played. We had a number of sets that went 6-5, something that you always like to see. It means that there's good balance and both teams are playing extra hard, so that's definitely a good thing to say. Parimutuel performances sometimes get off to a little bit of a slow start, but high level of energy in the house today. And we start every performance off with a greeting, so you've had the greeting, and then we play a little video that explains Spectacular 7 scoring. Take it away.
Spectacular 7 singles games are played with 8 players. Each player wears a different color jersey numbered 1 through 8 on the front. These numbers are traditionally referred to as post numbers. Post numbers are used to signify the order in which the athletes will play in a game. These numbers are also used for betting purposes. Don't be confused by the numbers on the back of our jerseys. Those are just for fun. Each game begins when the player in the post 1 red jersey serves to the player in the post 2 blue jersey. The served ball must land between the 4 and 7 lines marked on the court's side wall. If the ball lands between those lines, the serve is good and play continues until one of those 2 players wins that matchup. The player who loses the matchup exits the court and waits for his next turn at the end of the rotation. It's important to note that every game has 2 rounds. The first 7 matchups in a game make up round 1. Each matchup in round 1 is worth 1 point. Round 2 refers to all matchups that take place after the 7th and final matchup of round 1. The number of matchups in round 2 varies from game to game. And in round 2, each matchup is worth 2 points. The first player to earn 7 points wins the game.
And that's how Spectacular 7 scoring works. And since each of today's games offer Spectacular 7 scoring, it's a handy video to have at the beginning of the performance. Greetings as always to those of you in the live chat. Steve M. Dream Team. Most of the Dream Team is, of course, here. We have Anthony and Diane. They haven't been given microphones yet, but that might happen someday. They do actively participate in the conversation going on in my head, which is always nice. Steve Smart, John King, Mo, Alex, greetings. Good to have you all with us. 5 minutes to go till we begin game one. Yeah, I completely forgot about Ron. Those Teleview guys, you know, they sit in these rooms that we don't see elsewhere in the building. They occasionally stick their heads up. I've gone a year without seeing Adam. I used to see Adam every day at North Miami Amateur Highline. And then, of course, many of you know that Adam played under number 17 at Miami Highline for a number of years. And I've worked with him for now 4 years. And I've seen him maybe 6 times. Kind of a funny thing. But Ron's on the cameras today. Always good to have Ron there. Looking ahead to game one, which begins in just 4 minutes. Also, if you're going to participate in the Mighty Ocho, now is a good time to do it. Got to get those wagers in before we begin game one. No easy thing that this lander is trying to do. Steps in with only a few months of total highlight experience, not even a year under his belt. We've very much thrown him into not the deep end of the Magic City pool, but the deep end. It's come in, train, and by the way, you'll also be playing the first 3 games. But he's handled it well so far. Things that Lander's working on is, of course, trying to score some points, but then when he does score that point, make sure that he gets the ball between the 4 and 7 line on that serve. Lander, one of the players who's put in his quite a bit of practice on days off. Of course, we don't have to tell you that Benny's out here basically every day and every night practicing. The lineup for game one: Lander in post 1, Juice post 2, Diaz post 3, CRB post 4, Cool Fitness post 5, Jed in post 6, El Barba in post 7, and Tennessee in post 8. El Barba usually has some fun things in the store. Sometimes not such fun things. The hand-raising thing. We'll see if that was extinguished yesterday or if he decides to continue it into today. Extinguish is it's a good word. I like that. Jedden played really well in H2H and the Parimutuel performance yesterday. The most impressive thing about Jedden here coming up in post 6, his rebote. He's had some limitations on his game from some fairly chronic knee pain. I can't imagine that you get through a football career, including a Super Bowl ring, and not have some type of pain somewhere in your body. So his knee giving him a bit of difficulty. You sometimes see him do a little bit of stumbling, but he's increased his power game, throwing the ball a lot harder and throwing it straight. So throwing it harder with control, which is what you want to see in highline. But his rebote in particular on both sides, both the forehand and backhand rebote, look really well. That is Jedden. We have just a minute to go before we begin game number 1. And the Mighty Ocho. And the early daily double. And Chuck, thanks for that heads up regarding my winners with their integration with Sugar House. We apologize for any inconvenience with that. Of course, I'm only finding out about it by what? Reading the highlight chat. With that, it is time to begin game number 1. It is a spectacular 7 singles match. It's played to 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. Serving in the red shirt of post 1 is number 21, Lander. Receiving in the blue of post 2, number 10, Juice. Lander serves. We begin with an underserve. First point of the day goes to post 2, Juice. White shirt to post 3. Diaz receives. Diaz comes out on the forehand. Forehand played to pass. Juice comes back to the 11 line to make the catch. Robote, not there. Point 2. Here is the green shirt to post 4, CRB. CRB steps up. There's the backhand to the inside. Robote forehand by CRB. Juice from the right side at the 8 line. Outside placement by Juice, stopped by CRB. CRB low and hard. That will score point 4. Here's the black shirt of post 5. Number 24, Cool Fitness receives. Backhand by Cool Fitness. CRB takes it in the air. Powerful backhand. Robote coming out. Robote missed at the 5 line. Point 5. Point 4, rather. I'll bring to the court. Yellow shirt of post 6. Jedden. Fault under serve. Ball must land between the 4 and 7 line on the serve. This point goes to post 6. I'll bring to the court the pink shirt of post 7. Here's number 77, El Barba. El Barba, backhand from the 11 line. Robote forehand by Jedden. Scoop attempt tipped, point 6. Here now to complete the first round and receive, wearing the purple shirt at post 8, number 37, Tennessee. Backhand by Tennessee. Robote by Jedden to the inside. Tennessee's there. 2-all by Tennessee. Stopped by Jedden. Point 6. 6 on the board with 3 points. Here's post 1. Lander. We've completed the first round of play. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. Backhand by Lander. Nice throw to the inside. Scoop attempt missed. Point 6. Jedden has gone 5 straight. He has possible game point. Trying to stop him, the white of post 3, Diaz. Diaz from the 13 line on the forehand. Scoop by Diaz. Forehand play to pass. Robote coming out to the outside. Point in game, a perfect game. Post 6, Jedden. 2 will serve to 4. This is a playoff for second and third place. Backhand by CRB. Juice juggled the catch. Point in a second place finish to post 4. 2 shows. Unofficial order finish 6-4-2. Your prices will be up in a moment.
My favorite aspect of the game, winning. I don't necessarily think football helped me learn how to play highlight because it's two different sports. But what football did was give me the discipline to come in every single day and work on my craft. Highlight is probably the most frustrating sport because you want to perfect everything, and it's really, I'm not gonna say impossible, but it's very difficult. So you have some players that may get down and get frustrated because they didn't win any points, and then that's when you have to talk to yourself as a player and say, okay, I know this moment is temporary, but you have to continue to believe in the process. You got to believe in yourself, and don't let the frustration dictate your behavior on the court. Of course, you want to win every opportunity you get a chance to. Realistically, that doesn't happen, but winning, it validates the hard work. The one thing I want to accomplish is be the best player I can be.
Winning game 1, post 6, Jedden taking second, post 4, CRB coming in third, post 2, Juice. 6-4-2 is the official order finish for our first game. 2-hour Quinella 4-6, that is first and second in any order, $36.60. Trifecta 6-4-2, first, second, and third place finishing, $118 even. Up next, game 2, a spectacular 7 singles match, played to 7 points, points double after the first round of play. Game 2 will close out the early daily double and begin the pick 3. The early pick 3, that is. Post time for game 2 and the pick 3, both now just 6 minutes away. Good luck. And before we begin our second game, for anyone new to Highlight or just who happens to like the awesome videos that the Highlight channel produces, here is a brief spot on winning and losing in Highlight.
The main rule of Highlight is simple. Players must catch and return the ball in one fluid motion. Sounds easy enough, right? So how do you win? You can win a matchup simply if your opponent overserves, underserves, or serves the ball out of bounds. On the flip side, your opponent wins the matchup if the serve is so good that you fail to catch and return the ball to the front wall. If your opponent fails to catch the ball before it bounces twice on the ground, or if your opponent's cesta makes contact with the ball but doesn't catch it, then in both of those cases, you win the matchup. You can also win a matchup if the ball bounces around in your opponent's cesta during an attempted catch. This is called juggling, and it's illegal in Highlight. Another way to win a matchup is if your opponent throws the ball and it lands out of bounds on its return from the wall. The overall game strategy for a Highlight player is to make it difficult for an opponent to reach the ball in time or to execute a rebuttal play.
And I know what you're thinking. More videos with executive producer Lindsay's voiceover. I think the same thing. We are just about 4 minutes away from the beginning of Game 2. Funny, sure enough sign of how to call in the devil, as some people used to say, or how to jinx, which I don't believe in jinxes, but was ironic. I do believe in irony, obviously. Talked about Lander and him working on his serve, and that's how we start off the first game with an underserve. That's why it is a process. Those of you who've been with us since the beginning, you think back to some of those games in 2018, just before I started drinking more heavily than I have in my adult life, actually. I'm not going to say that the two are related, but they may not be unrelated. Remember, underserve, overserve, underserve, overserve, catch the ball, drop the ball, point, and game to whomever. We are light years from where we start off in 2018. It's been actually wonderful to be part of that process. Players, of course, developing at their individual pace and individual skill levels. Not an easy thing in a particularly frustrating game, especially when you're doing it for a living. And Michael Perry, I can tell you down here in Florida, for me anyway, it has always been soda. Spent some time in Ohio back in the mid-'80s. And that was the first time that I had ever heard pop. Threw me off a little bit. Then had the opportunity to spend some educational years in Connecticut and heard Grindr for the first time. Grindr in terms of a sandwich, not the dating application. Had no idea what that was. That's actually interesting. I'm wondering if they've continued to call those sandwiches, the sub-sandwiches, grinders, based on that dating app. Interesting thought. One of those things I would normally punch into Google, however, not while I'm announcing. So according to Michael Perry, it is still a grinder. Okay. Good to know. Post time for Game 2 is now 2 minutes away. Game 2 does begin the early pick 3. I think the dating app may have missed an opportunity for cross-marketing there. Far be it for me to suggest any marketing advice to anybody else, but didn't live in Ohio. Visited folks in Youngstown and in Hubbard, actually, outside of Youngstown, and Ashtabula. Spent a summer there, summer of '82 or '83. So that's where I was in Ohio. Less than a minute to go till we begin Game 2. Remember Ashtabula as being a really neat town. Zero minutes on the clock. Time to begin. We're ready to begin our second game. It is a spectacular 7 singles match. It's played to 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. Up first serving in the red shirt of post 1 is number 10, Juice. Receiving in the blue of post 2, CRB. Juice serves. Our second game has begun. Juice with the catch. Backhand from the 10 line. That's a hard backhand by Juice. Robote forehand by CRB. Juice left side. Clean catch. Nice reverse. Point 2. Two first up on the board in our second game. That'll bring to the court the white shirt of post 3, Jedden. Powerful forehand throw by Jedden. Jedden with a tip ball at the 9 line, point 2. Joe on the board with 2 points. Here is the green shirt of post 4, number 37, Tennessee. Backhand by Tennessee. Cortada rebote. Bold shot. Point 2. CRB is now serving to the black shirt of post 5. Here's number 30, Diaz. Costado by Diaz. Scores. Point 5. In this matchup, we have Diaz serving to the yellow shirt of post 6, worn by El Barba. Overserve. Point 6. Pink of post 7, Cool Fitness receives. Backhand by Cool Fitness. Scoop by El Barba. Cool Fitness from the 9 line. Light touch. El Barba handles it at the 10 line. Rebote save. That's a beautiful play by El Barba. Cool Fitness on the right side. Rebote forehand, swing and a miss at the 10 line, point 6. Here now to complete the first round and receive, wearing the purple shirt of post 8, number 21, Lander. Backhand by Lander. Catch by El Barba. Point 6. That completes the first round of play. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. Here's post 1, Juice. Backhand by Juice. Catch by El Barba. El Barba goes deep. Catch by Juice back at the 11 line. Hard throw to the inside. Here's a rebote for El Barba. To the inside he plays it. Point 6. Possible game, point 4. Yellow shirt to post 6, El Barba trying to stop him. Jedden. Point in game, post 6, El Barba. 2 places, 5 shows. Unofficial order finish, 6-2-5.
I really got the name El Barba from Coach JR. You know, like the first day I came into practice, he was like, "Oh, La Barbas." You know, he called me the beard. And, you know, it kind of just stuck. The most frustrating aspect of highlight for me probably would be anticipation. Because the ball's going so fast, you don't have time to wait to see where the ball's going to be thrown. It's frustrating, you know, but at the end of the day, I'm playing a sport for money, okay? My goal is to go out there, win every point, as soon as I step on the court, win the game, and call that game a day. You know, that's it.
And that was El Barba. And allow me to write these prices down. I'll be back with you in just a moment. Winning game 2, post 6, El Barba taking second, post 2, CRB coming in third, post 5, Diaz. 6-2-5, the official order finished for our second game. $2 Quinella, 2-6, $43. The trifecta, 6-2-5, that's first, second, and third place finishing, $138.20. The early daily double, 6 all, returning $16. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is our third game. It is a spectacular 7 singles match. It's played to 7 points, and all points will double after the first round of play. More importantly, Game 3 begins the high five for today. To play the high five, you correctly pick the winners of Games 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. If you do so correctly, and have the only ticket that does so, you will cash in on that minimum $2,000 guarantee. Post time for game number 3, now just 6 minutes away.
Introducing the newest game in fantasy sports, Highlight. Play for free every week for cash and prizes. Experience the thrill of the world's fastest ball game and get in on all the action at fantasyhighlight.com. It's easy. Just sign up for free at fantasyhighlight.com, pick your players, watch your progress, and win. It's fun. It's free. It's just one click away at fantasyhighlight.com.
That's absolutely correct. Another fine feature of the Magic City program is Fantasy Highlight, fantasyhighlight.com. John King. I agree with you. So, putting his hands up again today, who knows? He won the game. You know, the truth of the matter is that, you know, he's frustrated. So this is not taking up for him because it's obviously something that I find disrespectful to his fellow players. And the whole problem that we have at Magic City is that with players from other sports, some of that grandstanding and nonsense goes on in other sports. Those other sports may not be as frustrating on a day in and day out basis. So putting it in the face of your opponent when he's trying to catch the ball, that's a little ridiculous. And I agree with that. It is potentially dangerous and does create a distraction. How to handle it from a management/conduct standpoint is a little bit more tricky, a little bit more nuanced. I used to joke around that after working many years in Highline that there was no Basque translation for nuance. Everything was always very cut and dry and very much in the black and white, fair versus not fair. And so, you know, managing El Barba, who hasn't been playing particularly well as of late. He was on a good roll there for a while and then wasn't. Now, all of a sudden, you know, he begins to act out. So the raising of the hands, I know that other sports do have fines, if I'm not mistaken, or penalties for, you know, they're spiking the football. And I believe football has something else. regarding grandstanding. And we're finding the balance. So yesterday, what did I do? I handled it what I thought was creatively, though slightly unprofessionally. I started talking Schnitt through the microphone. I'm sure he found that disturbing. That was the point. And so he would either disturb his fellow players and me with this nonsense hand raising, and I would quit, or I'll just say stupid things on the microphone to annoy him, and he'll stop doing it. I mean, it's kind of a stupid way of going about it, but it's more creative than fines and etc. It's fun to be able to do that. I will give Magic City credit for allowing us room in the program to develop new and interesting ways of doing it. But I'm not particularly, anybody who knows me, I'm not particularly mean-spirited. I can be a little sarcastic and sardonic. I try not to do it at anybody's expense. Like, for instance, the backhand 2-all. Not something I am a fan of, because in the training that I received and many highlight players received, piki vetti, or throwing the reverse 2-all, is kind of trash. However, yesterday, if you noticed in H2H, there were several of them throw. Douglas threw one, Benny threw three, Spinner threw one. They all did well, and there wasn't a sarcastic comment to be heard about it. So that's the balance. If you pay that close attention to what we do, first of all, thank you. And that's the balance that we try to achieve. Reverse 2-all, not something in particular you want to see, but if they do throw it as a legitimate shot, they're not throwing it too frequently, and they're not getting destroyed when they throw it, then yeah, I'll absolutely give credit to it. Player who's dealing with whatever degree of frustration they are in their personal life or professional life, obviously I've experienced as much as any, so try to be as understanding as possible. But when it raising your hands like he did there with Lander in that last game when Lander was trying to catch the ball, no. And I'm also not going to have daily conversations about this stuff with him. Mrs. Johnson, thank you. Because Miss Johnson says that I'm right, that's the way that I know. If Tennessee's mom tells you you're right about anything, you can rest assured that you're on fairly solid ground. Thanks again for that mac and cheese last time you were down. That was absolutely fantastic, by the way. 1 minute to go to begin Game 3 in the high five. Game 3 in the high five, both now just 1 minute away. By the way, those smart-ass comments that I made on the microphone yesterday, that was really just to abate my own sense of frustration. Because I figure if Barbara's going to raise his hands out of frustration, then I'm frustrated. That's the equivalent of me raising my microphone hands. With that, time to begin game number 3. It is a spectacular 7 singles match. Played to 7 points, with all points doubling after the first round of play. Serving in the red shirt of post 1, Bueno. Receiving in the blue of post 2, Bragley. There's a serve by Bueno. We begin. Fine catch by Bragley and a strong return. Rebote left side by Bueno. Catch by Bragley. Backhand. Bragley, 2-all save with a light touch. Lands in and scores. Well played, point 2. Here is the white shirt at post 3. Ben receives. Ben from the forehand. Bragley commits to playing it deep. Ben, rebote left side. Long cortada, stopped by Ben and a beautiful catch. Quick release on the backhand, stays in play. That 2-all does not stay in play. Point 3. That'll bring to the court the green shirt of post 4. Here's Lander. Backhand by Lander. 2-all. Scoop by Lander. Forehand hooked. Point 3. They're on the board with 2 points. Here's post 5, CRB. Backhand by CRB. Catch by Ben. Ball tip, point 3. Yellow shirt at post 6, Kubala receives. Kubala, backhand from the 10 line. Rebote left side by Ben. Kubala with a tip ball, point 3. That's 4 points for Ben. That'll bring to the court the pink shirt at post 7, 77, El Barba. In and out of the cesta the ball goes, point 3. It's 5 points for Ben. In this matchup, he serves to Tennessee. Purple at post 8. Ben from the forehand, low and hard. Tennessee with a fine catch. Backhand from the 10 line. Rebote left side, just above the pad. Tennessee's there. 2-all by Tennessee. Too much. That's out. Point 3. That completes the first round of play. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return, the red at post 1, Bueno. Straight points to a possible game point here for Ben. Powerful forehand by Bueno. Catch by Ben. Rebote forehand by Bueno. Beautifully thrown. Good catch by Ben. There's the backhand. Rebote forehand by Bueno. Ben's there. Bueno on the catch. Ben, great positioning. Nice forehand to the inside. Bueno from the right side to the inside. Scoop by Ben. Backhand by Bueno. This rebote coming out to the 7 line. Turned on the left side of Ben. Out of play. Point 1. That was an excellent 6 straight points for Ben out of the 3 post. Play in this game continues. Bueno will serve 2. Brackley, blue at post 2. Backhand by Bueno. Rebote left side is a 2-all. It's out. Point 1. One serves, post 4, Lander. Fine catch by Bueno. Lander takes it on the bounce at the 11 line. Forehand played to pass nicely. Rebote by Bueno. Catch by Lander. Scoop by Bueno. Backhand. Point one. Possible game point for the red shirt of post 1, Bueno. Trying to stop him in the black of post 5, CRB. Backhand by CRB. Here's Bueno. CRB read the rebote well, moves out to make the play on the forehand. Bueno from the 8 line. Low and hard. Ooh, overran it. Point in game, post 1, Bueno. 3 places, 2 shows. Unofficial order finish, 1, 3, 2. Your price will be up in a moment.
I think highlight's a beautiful game. My favorite part of playing highlight would be that I get to compete. I get to come into a facility with other competitors that are trying their hardest. Win or lose, you feel the sense of accomplishment at the end of the day. When I was 15 years old and I was the ball boy, I didn't believe in myself that I could do it. This is a dream come true. First thing I do when I open my locker every day and I pull out my sister is I give my sister a kiss. It's not a ritual. I don't kiss my sister because it's a ritual. I kiss it because I sincerely love it. It helps me win money. I tell you, we're gonna have a good day today, beautiful. I always tell these guys, they get mad and they scream at the sister, they scream at the boy. I said, listen, bro, if you're not nice to her, she's not gonna win you any money, man. Yeah, be nice to her. This opportunity has helped me believe in myself to become a professional highlight player. So my goal is to get above a 150 win percentage and above 400 in the money percentage. So that means when you open up the program, it should say Chris Bueno, win percentage 150 or better, and in the money percentage 400 or better. The strongest skill that I have in this game is that I don't let it frustrate me. I'm gonna finish every game that I get possible game point.
And there's Bueno. I will now perform some scribe duties and be back with you in just a moment. Winning game 3, post 1, Bueno taking second, post 3, Ben coming in third, post 2, Bragley 1-3-2 is the official order finish for our third game. $2 Quinello 1-3, first and second any order, $15.40. Trifecta 1-3-2, first, second, and third place finishing, $72.20. First number for today's high five, the number 1. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, Game 4, Spectacular 7. Singles match played to 7 points, points doubling after the first round of play. There are no scratches in our fourth game. Game 4 will close out the early pick 3 for today. Post time is just 6 minutes away. Good luck. Prize Picks, another feature of the Magic City program. Believe it or not, there is a method to this madness. It's not just a question of throwing a bunch of stuff up on the wall and seeing what works. However, it is a question of trying many new and interesting things. Prize Picks being one last year. And that grew out of our fine experience that we had with the introduction of Fantasy Highlight in 2019, I believe it was. And yet something else started yesterday. What's that? Magic City Highlights H2H games, Mondays and Tuesdays, the doubles action, streamed on La Liga Sports TV. That's, of course, after creating a new and hopefully prosperous relationship with Bet Rivers. So lots of stuff going on with the Magic City program, and of course Prize Picks is one of them. Andrew has this wonderful script that he's memorized by now. I occasionally interject because it's one of the longer scripts, and I say, oh, it can't possibly get more interesting. But Prize Picks really is quite interesting. A few people have come over to the regular chat here from Prize Picks. And important to remember that if you want to continue to enjoy the highlight action into H2H, only two ways to do it. WatchHighlight.com. Once again, WatchHighlight.com. Beginning at 4:55 p.m. for the 5 p.m. games. Or the Highlight app. Even if you're not particularly technically savvy, if you have kids or in some cases grandkids, that can help you with downloading an app if you don't do them yourself. Or if you do download apps yourself, just go to the App Store. Punch in Highlight. You'll see this wonderful icon come up. I can't say enough about it. I know that we have a lovely video regarding the Highlight app, but it's something that I did. Having heard about it here, I didn't hear about it in advance. I was left out of that meeting. I've asked to be left out of as many of these discussions as possible. Because you don't need old brains in Highlight. You need new brains in Highlight. I have an old Highlight brain. And so came in, heard that we had an app, was like, gee, that's interesting. Couldn't sleep one night, downloaded the app, started playing with it. I'm with these guys every day, and I watch this program every day, and I talk throughout the course of the program every day. And I spent maybe an hour and 5 minutes just looking at highlights from the app and some of the new player interviews, and there's lots of original content on there. So the point basically being that if I can do it, you can do it. It really is one of the best ways to keep on top of everything going on here at Magic City as far as the playing of Highlight is concerned. And one of two ways to watch those Highlight games. Actually, H2H games, rather. So if you happen to be in the state of Illinois or Iowa, you can, of course, bring up your trusty Bet Rivers app. Take a look and partake in sports wagering on Highlight there. Or for H2H action, WatchHighlight.com or the Highlight app. 2 minutes to go till we begin Game 4. A few new faces coming out here in the fourth game. Anderluck, Carballo. Anderluck looked great yesterday in those H2H games. Carballo got off to a slow start, came back a little bit as he got warmed up in those H2H games. Ikeda was here earlier this morning practicing at a high degree of intensity. Of course, the remaining players, Bueno, Kubala, Benny, actually, not Benny, but Kubala and Bragley, came out in that third game. We have less than a minute to go before we begin Game 4. Game 4 is now just 1 minute away. Time to begin our fourth game. It is a spectacular 7 singles match. It is played to 7 points, and points will double after the first round of play. Serving in the red shirt at post 1, Anderluck. Receiving in the blue at post 2, Carballo. Anderluck serves. The fourth game has begun. Catch by Anderluck. There's the backhand. Anderluck on the backhand. Rebote forehand by Carballo. Anderluck from the right side at the 10 line. Picada, big bounce. Carballo with a mighty leap makes the catch. Forehand stays in play. Well played by Carballo. That's a great save by Anderluck. Carballo with the read. Has it on the left side. Winds up. Costado 2-all lands out. Well played point by Anderluck and Carballo. Point goes to the 1. 1 first up on the board in our 4th game. Here is the white shirt at post 3, Ikeda. Backhand by Ikeda. Rebote forehand by Anderluck. Rebote left side by Anderluck. Here's Ikeda. Backhand by Anderluck to the inside. Ikeda is there. Forehand by Ikeda. Caught by Anderluck at the 10 line. Powerful forehand. Played to pass. Rebote forehand by Ikeda. It passes. Rebote forehand by Anderluck with a light touch. Ikeda reads it. Stops it at the 6 line. Hard throw to the inside. Caught in the air by Anderluck. Anderluck to the inside. That will score. That is a beautifully played point by both Ikeda and Anderluck. Point 1. Green shirt of post 4 receives Bueno. Backhand by Bueno. Powerful forehand. Caught by Bueno midcourt. Anderluck makes a great save. Left side rebote. Bueno attacks at the 6 line. Low and hard. Caught by Anderluck. Carom by Anderluck. Lands in and scores. Well executed. Point 1. One is serving now to the black shirt at post 5, Kubala. Backhand by Kubala. Rebote forehand, missed. Point 5. Yellow shirt at post 6, Benny receives. Benny from the forehand to the inside. Catch by Kubala. There's the backhand. Rebote left side by Benny. Kubala makes the catch. Backhand. Kubala now from the 9 line. Here's Benny. Forehand rebote save. Kubala's there. Kubala to the inside. Benny comes back to the 11 line rather to make that rebote. Kubala's there. 2-all. Benny reads it. Stops it on the left side. Powerful backhand to the inside. That scores. Point 6. Now receiving the pink shirt of post 7, Bragley. Scoop attempt tipped. Point 7. Here now to complete the first round and receive, wearing the purple shirt of post 8, is Ben. Bragley from the 9 line. Powerful throw. Rebote forehand, saved by Ben. That stays in play. Bragley has it on the forehand at the 9 line. Rebote left side by Ben. Catch by Bragley. Low and hard by Bragley. Scooped up by Ben. Backhand by Ben to the inside. Bragley with a beautiful catch and a hard throw. Rebote by Ben to the inside. Bragley's there. Rebote left side by Ben. Bragley to the outside. Catch by Ben, drop by Ben. Point 7. Bragley has 2 points as we complete the first round of play. All matchups are worked double now through the end of the game. First to return, the blue post 2, Carballo. Powerful, powerful serve by Bragley will score. Point 7. Here's the white shirt at post 3, Ikeda. Ikeda from the forehand. Bragley commits to the backcourt, makes the catch. Low and hard to the inside. Ikeda's there. Backhand. Scoop by Bragley. Beautiful catch. Catch by Ikeda. Hard throw by Ikeda. Scores on the return. Point 3. Ikeda has 2 points. He now serves the returning 4-post in the green shirt. We have Bueno. Backhand by Bueno. Rotate forehand. Falls just short, point 4. 4 on the board with 2 points. Here's post 1, Anderluck. Underserve, point 1. Possible game point for the red shirt at post 1, Anderluck. Trying to stop him. The black at post 5, Kubala. Backhand by Kubala. Catch by Anderluck on the forehand at the 10 line. Kubala back from the right side. Picada, big bounce, brought down by Anderluck. Anderluck rifles it to the inside, where that's bounced twice before the rebote was thrown. Excellent effort by Kubala, though. Point in game, red shirt at post 1, Anderluck. 1 wins it, 7 places, 3 serves to 4. This is a playoff for 3rd place. Backhand by Bueno. Rebote forehand by Ikeda. Bueno makes the catch. Rebote left side by Ikeda to the inside. Backhand by Bueno. Bueno from the 8 line. Wall to wall. Ikeda, hard forehand. That scores. Point in a 3rd place finish for post 3, Ikeda. Unofficial order finish, 1-7-3. Your prices will be up in a moment.
My favorite part about playing highlight is throwing kill shots. I just like throwing shots. It makes me happy. Highlight is a very frustrating sport just because it's the same motions every single day, and then some days you catch everything and some days you just miss everything. It's become more now that I just, I need a strategy to win. I can't just go out there and throw as hard as I can every single time because these guys are catching now. I'm catching a little more. I'm working on different stuff, different ways to kill the point. I mean, I just love challenges. I like to challenge myself, and I like to, always come out on top, and that's what drives me. Being left-handed has been one of the biggest challenges. So I remember when JR called me to come and play highlight, one of the last couple of things that he said was like, well, you gotta quit your job, and then you gotta put the cest on your right arm, and he kind of just hangs up. And then I'm just like, oh my God, what am I getting myself into? What keeps me motivated is just like, I don't like losing. I train every day just so I can be number one. I don't like coming in second place. Just want to be the best.
And a word from the winner, Andrew Luck. Official result for Game 4 was 1-7-3. $2 Quinella from Game 7. Consolations in both the Quinella and the Exacta. Quinella consolation number 1, 1 all, 220. Consolation 7 all, 820. 1 all and all 7, 820 and $12 respectively in the Exactas. Trifecta 173. First, second, and third place finishing 414 even. Consolation payoff in the place pool for $4. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, Dodging Death 1, a spectacular 7 doubles match. Play to 7 points, points double after the first round of play. There are no scratches in Game 5. Post time is now just 6 minutes away. Good luck.
What is Highlight H2H? The fastest ball sport in the world, and so much more. It's like playing baseball if you had to catch and throw with just the gloved hand. The ball travels up to 150 miles per hour inside a 3-wall court that measures just 120 feet long by 33 feet wide. Simply put, the object of the game is to catch one more ball than your opponent, or better yet, fire the ball so it can't be caught. A highlight ball is slightly smaller than a baseball and harder than a hockey puck. Highlight players will smash into the sidewall and dive onto the concrete ground without a single layer of padding just to get to it. The ball is lethal, the game is lightning fast, and the action is limitless. It's the game you didn't know you needed to know. This is Highlight H2H.
Yes, Highlight H2H. Wonderful addition in before I was so rudely interrupted by Jedden mouthing off in the cage. Actually, he wasn't mouthing off, it's just being loud. Saying, Highlight H2H. Look forward to bringing to you 5 p.m. today. Highlight H2H, shown in conjunction with new partners at Bet Rivers, offering the first ever sports wagering activity on Highlight here in the United States. And as of yesterday, in conjunction with La Liga Sports TV. All good things happening with H2H. We have 2 minutes to go till we begin Game 5, Dodging Death 1. Brian D., I have thought a couple times about saying scoop, there it is. I think I said that in, that for me it's more of a cultural reference than it is really a song. So, though I know Oop, There It Is was, of course, a song. I can hear it in my mind's ear anyway. I have thought about saying that a couple times, but just haven't. Schmel, good afternoon. Welcome. Made it in time for our doubles game. Always good to see. And things tied at the top, if I'm not mistaken. Coming out of yesterday, Kubala and Benny had a 2-game lead over, I believe, what's a tie for second place. It's either a tie or they're 1 apart between Cool Fitness and Spinner and Diaz and Douglas. So, doubles match getting interesting, as it always does. With that, time to begin Game 5, or as we call it around here, Dodging Death 1. Game 5, a spectacular 7 doubles match, part of the Doubles Championship Series here at Magic City. $15,000 in additional prize money on the line for these players to be awarded at the end of the season. Serving in the red shirts of Post 1, we have Jedden and Julian. Receiving in the blue of Post 2, El Barba and Ikeda. There's a serve by Jedden. We begin. Backhand by Julian. El Barba with a tip ball at the 8 line, point 1. Here are the white shirts of Post 3. Diaz in the front court with Douglas receiving in the back. Backhand by Douglas from the 10 line. Rebote forehand to the outside. Douglas makes the rebote. It's a 2-all. Jedden on the move. Got to it. Returns it strong from the forehand. Douglas reads the rebote well. Puts it to the inside. Here's Julian from the 11 line. Douglas. Backhand. Julian. Backhand. Difficult catch by Douglas in the corner. Julian out from the 9 line. Right to the corner. Douglas is there. Sesta on the back wall. This one passes. Rebote for Jedden. He makes the save. Catch by Diaz. Diaz with the soft touch to the inside. The drop shot. The Dejada scores. Well thrown. Point 3. In this matchup, we have Diaz serving to the green shirts of Post 4, Bueno and Ben. Bueno picks the serve. 2-all stop by Diaz. Diaz back to the inside. Ben with a fine catch to the 9 line. Big backhand, Rebote coming out. Rebote forehand by Diaz to pass. Bueno takes it back at the 8 line. Here's Douglas, backhand. Douglas moves up. Forehand play from the 10 line. Hard to the backcourt, bends there. Diaz midcourt. 2-all snapped and scoring. That was beautiful. Point 3. Here are the black shirts at post 5, Kubala and Benny. Benny on the backhand. What a catch by Douglas. Powerful backhand on the return. Rebote for Kubala. Douglas is there. Douglas, soft touch, drop shot. Scores on the second bounce, point 3. 3 on the board with 3 points in this matchup. Diaz will serve to the yellow shirts of post 6. Team of Anderluck and Bragley. Bragley makes the catch. Powerful forehand goes wall to wall. Diaz makes the rebote nicely. Anderluck has it. Karam scores. Well thrown. Point 6. That'll bring to the court the pink shirts of post 7. Cool Fitness and Spinner receive. Spinner on the backhand. Bragley from the 12 line. Spinner. Rebote by Anderluck. Spinner moves up. Hard forehand on the return. Rebote save. Falls short. Point 7. Here now to complete the first round and receive, wearing the purple shirts of post 8, the team of Carballo and Tennessee. Tennessee from the left side. Low and hard to the inside. Spinner looking for a tricky rebote. That stays in. Beautifully played by Spinner. Coasted to the outside, lands out. Point 7. That completes the first round of play. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return, the blue of post 2, El Barba and Ikeda. Ikeda from the forehand. Spinner takes it on the bounce at the 13 line. Ikeda, right side. To the inside. Rebote for Spinner. Forehand rebote play. Catch by Ikeda. Lots of traffic there at the 8 line. Rebote forehand by Spinner. Catch by El Barba. Tough catch. Sidearm Karam. Stopped by Cool Fitness. Cool Fitness on the hard throw. Caught by Ikeda. Beautiful catch on the left side. Scoop by Spinner. El Barba on the left side. Backhand. This backhand passes out to the rebote. Cool Fitness to the inside. Here's Ikeda. Spinner now from the 12 line. Forehand. Karam. Catch by El Barba. El Barba's forehand to the right side will score. Well played point by all 4 players. Point 2. 2 on the board with 2 points. Here's the red shirts of post 1, Jedden and Julin. Julin on the right side. Hard throw to the inside. Point 1. One on the board with 3 points, serving to post 4. Bueno and Ben receive. Bueno picks a serve. Split placement. Scoop. by Julin. Powerful throw on the return. Robote left side by Ben will keep the ball in play. Jedden attacks. Forehand, low and hard. Ben, beautiful catch on the left side. There's the backhand. Forehand by Julin. Bueno midcourt. Backhand. Robote coming out. Robote forehand. Right up the middle. Caught by Ben. Tricky catch there on the forehand. Ball tipped. Point 4. 4 on the board with 2 points. Here are the black shirts of Post 5, Kubala and Benny. Backhand by Benny. Robote coming out. Here's Bueno. Split placement. Stopped by Benny. Forehand by Benny. Cut off in the air by Bueno and a fine catch. Robote forehand by Kubala. Bueno's there. Benny missed it on the forehand. Point 4. 4 on the board with 4 points. Here's Post 3. The white shirts return. The team of Diaz and Douglas. Backhand by Douglas, thrown hard to the inside and scoring, point 3. Possible game point for the white shirts of Post 3, Diaz and Douglas, trying to stop them. Yellow shirts of Post 6, Anderluck and Bragley. Catch by Douglas, backhand, powerful backhand, beautiful effort by Bragley to try to make that catch. That is point in game. White shirts of Post 3. Diaz and Douglas. 4 places, 1 shows. Unofficial order finish 3-4-1. Your prices will be up in a moment. Three, 4-1 was the official order of finish. High energy game that game 5 was. 3-4-1, the official order of finish, winning game 3. Bring game 5, rather. Post 3, Diaz and Douglas taking second. Post 4, Bueno and Ben. Coming in third, Post 1, Jedden and Julin. Quinella 3-4, 59-20. Trifecta, 3-4-1. That's first, second, and third place finishing. 399 even. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is our 6th game. It is a spectacular 7 singles match. Played to 7 points. Points doubling after the first round of play. There are no scratches in game 6. And post time for our 6th game is now 7 minutes away. Good luck. Good save on that serve by El Barba. Great second effort by El Barba. He did not give up. Good catch by Bueno. Robote coming way out. Robote comes to the 5 line, turned on the left side of Ron. Bueno gets in there. It's got the distance. It's in. Outside placement scooped up by Anderluck. Anderluck throws it hard. Ikeda gobbles it up. Nice catch. Robote left side. Catch by Ikeda on the forehand. Outside placement, got him. You see, grabs it, holds onto it, returns it. Here's El Barba. Hard throw to the inside. Robote left side by Tennessee. That was a great save. Side wall, Ron takes it. Hard throw to the inside. Jedden, Robote, beautifully played by Jedden. Ron winds up. There's the 2-all, cuts open wide to score. Right side. Cool Fitness has got this ball. That's great placement. Douglas handles it on the left side. Rifles another one. Cool Fitness on the run. Keeps his eye on it. Makes a great Robote save. Asier throws it back hard to the inside. Ben scoops it up on the left side. Big backhand caught by Douglas. 2 feet off the ground when he made that catch. That's sick. Nicely played. Ikeda makes the catch. Ikeda, hard throw. Catch by Carballo. Carballo, backhand. Catch by Ikeda. Carom by Ikeda. That was a beautiful combination. Line. Tennessee on the forehand from the 12 line. Back to the inside he goes. Cool Fitness moving up on the ball nicely. Strong backhand. This Robote's going all the way out. What a hustle by Tennessee to make that Robote.
Save, clips the sidewall. CRB charging in, takes it. Cortada fired, that one knocking across the sidewall. Ben's got it on the left side. His reverse comes way out. CRB on the move. Diving Robote, 2-wall save.
How about them highlights, eh? That was awesome. I love those highlight videos. That's another reason why you guys should download the Highlight app. I mean, it's not just a fact you could say, hey, Stu, but you're announcing and you watch this stuff every day. Well, that's the beautiful thing about the highlight reel is watching one awesome play after the next. It's just always really, really, really good to see. Schmel, I'm not Canadian, but I somehow or other, I think it's, I was a big SCTV fan when I was a kid. I didn't always understand the humor, but so Bob and Doug McKenzie with the A, I occasionally added that every now and then. Now, I know you are the curling champ of North America, I believe it is. So anyone who would call me out on my use of A would be you. Good to know. 1 minute to go before we begin Game 6. The feature game singles. Douglas there in the 5 post. He is very much looking to come back fully from that wrist injury and claim the singles title. But he's got Julian, he's got Ben. I think Albarba's there somewhere. It is time to begin our 6th game. A spectacular 7 singles match played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Serving in the red shirt of post 1 is Julian. Receiving in the blue of post 2, Benny. There's a serve by Julian. We begin with a tip ball, point 1. One first upon the board in our 6th game. That'll bring to the court the white shirt at post 3. Here's Carballo. Here's the backhand by Carballo to the inside. Julian, backhand. Rebote forehand, saved on the side wall. Difficult play by Carballo. Carballo with a beautiful catch made behind him. More difficult that way. Catch by Carballo at the 10 line. Forehand played to pass. Caught in the air by Julian. There's the backhand. Carballo's there. Backhand by Carballo. Rebote forehand, low and hard. That scoop attempt is missed. Point 1. It's a well-played point by both Julian and Carballo. Now receiving, the green shirt of post 4, Anderluck. Powerful forehand throw by Anderluck, caught by Julian. Julian hard to the inside. Anderluck is there. Backhand. Julian now from the 7 line. Forehand low and hard. Anderluck looks for the rebote. Difficult rebote save by Anderluck. Powerful throw by Julian. Catch by Anderluck. He goes to the inside. Julian makes the rebote save. Got away from him though. Hit the overhead screen. Tough play. Point 4. In our next matchup, we have Anderluck serving to the black shirt of post 5. Here's number 13, Douglas. Douglas from the backhand, low and hard. Rebote saved by Anderluck. Nicely played. Here's Douglas. Backhand. Rebote forehand by Anderluck. Douglas from the 7 line. Forehand play to the outside, deep in the backcourt. That's where he likes to play it. Point 5. Here is the yellow shirt of post 6. Number 35, Spinner receives. Ball tipped off the serve. Point 5. Pink shirt at post 7, Ikeda. There's the backhand by Ikeda. Douglas from the 7 line. Karam rifled. Ikeda read it, stops it, returns it. That's a tough one. Point 7. Well played. Here now to complete the first round and receive the purple shirt of post 8, Bueno. Backhand by Bueno. Ikeda, forehand. Bueno with a drop ball, 0.7. That completes the first round of play. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return in the blue of post 2, number 55, Benny. Backhand by Benny. Ikeda makes the catch. Backhand from the 8 line. He goes deep. Robote comes out. Robote forehand by Benny. Catch by Ikeda. Low and hard to the inside. Benny got there, could not bring it in. 0.7. 2 more points for the 7 post in this matchup. We have Ikeda serving to Carballo. Over serve. Ball must land between the 4 and 7 line. That just passed. Point goes to the 3. Carballo on the board now with 2 points. Returning post 1, the red shirt, Julin. Backhand by Julin. Robote forehand by Carballo. Catch by Julin. Low and hard to the inside. Carballo with a beautiful catch. Backhand to the outside. Julin, Robote for the big bounce. Carballo's going up. He had about 3 feet on that one. Robote left side by Julin. Scoop missed. 0.1. Well played. Green shirt to post 4. Anderluck receives. Powerful forehand throw by Anderluck. Robote left side by Julin. Anderluck midcourt. Faked the carom, put it back inside. Got him. 0.4. Four on the board with 3 points, serving to post 6. Here's Spinner. Here's Spinner from the forehand. Over the top. Anderluck. Right side from the 10 line. Pika. Big bounce. Brought down by Spinner. Spinner to the inside. Robote left side by Anderluck. Great hustle. Good catch midcourt by Spinner. Excellent catch by Anderluck. Back to the inside. Picada. Big bounce by Spinner. Stopped by Anderluck. Anderluck faked the 2-all. Put it inside. Spinner missed the Robote. Well played. 0.4. 4 on the board with 5 points and a possible game point for Anderluck. Trying to stop him in the black of post 5. Here's Douglas. Backhand by Douglas. Caught by Anderluck. Forehand. Catch by Douglas. Backhand. Powerful, powerful backhand. Robote kicks way out. Anderluck with a beautiful forehand Robote. Placement is key on that one. That will score. Such a well-played point by Douglas and Anderluck. Douglas gets the point. 5 on the board with 4 points. Here's post 8. The purple shirt receiving. Bueno. Robote left side by Douglas to the inside. Picked up on the forehand of Bueno. Douglas from the 7 line. Backhand. 2-all by Bueno. Red by Douglas. Douglas with the hard throw. That will score. 0.5. Possible game point 4. Black shirt at post 5. Douglas. Trying to stop him. Benny. Backhand by Benny. Douglas looks for the rebote. Rebote to the inside, thrown beautifully. Rebote 2-wall by Benny. My, oh my. What a shot. Woo. Point 2. Joe on the board with 2 points. Here's post 7. Ikeda. Benny from the left side. Backhand. Ikeda from the 9 line. Benny, tough catch. Nice backhand. Rebote forehand by Ikeda. Catch by Benny. Low and hard by Benny. Scooped up by Ikeda at the 11 line. Benny on the right side. Passes. Rebote coming out. Difficult Rebote save by Ikeda. Benny's on it. Outside placement by Benny. Scores. Point 2. Joe on the board with 4 points. Here's post 3. Carballo. Backhand by Carballo. Rebote not coming out. Point 3. 3 on the board with 4 points. Here's post 1. Julian. Backhand by Julian. Rebote forehand by Carballo. Beautifully thrown. Good catch. Don't cross in front of him. Ball tipped. Point 1. Possible game point for the red shirt at post 1. Julian trying to stop him. Spinner. Backhand by Spinner. Rebote right up the middle. Play to the inside by Julian. Spinner looks for the rebote. Plays it from the left side. Scoop by Julian. Rebote forehand by Spinner. Big bounce. Julian from the 12 line. Catch by Spinner. Pika by Spinner. Big bounce. Cut off in the air by Julian. Low and hard throw. Caught by Spinner. Rebote left side by Julian. Up the middle, Spinner's there. Spinner hard to the inside, crossing the sidewall. What a catch. That was by Julian. Rebote by Spinner. Up the middle again. Here's Julian. Right side. Powerfully thrown. Spinner, beautiful catch behind him on the left side. There's Julian from the 10 line. Backhand. Rebote 2-all executed and scoring. Point 6. Returning with possible game point, the green shirt of post 4, Anderluck. Anderluck from the 12 line, powerful forehand. Spinner, tip ball, point in game, post 4, Anderluck. 4 wins it, 5 serves to 1. This is a playoff 4, second and third place. Julian, backhand from the 12 line. 2-all by Douglas, stopped by Julian. Karam by Julian scores. Point and a second place finish for Julian in post 1. Douglas comes in third. Unofficial order finish 4-1-5. Your prices will be up in a moment. Winning game 6, post 4. Anderluck taking second, post 1. Julian coming in third, post 5. Douglas, 4-1-5 is the official order of finish for game number 6. There are your prices. And your prices, 415, the official order of finish. $2 Quinello, 1-4, 68-20 trifecta, 415, 431 even. $2 wager on the 4 to win, 1340. Up next, Dodging Death 2, a spectacular 7 doubles match. Part of the Doubles Championship Series here at Magic City. There are no scratches in Game 7, no scratches in today's performance. Post time for Game 7, now just 6 minutes away. Good luck.
Remind me of Hustle City, man. Everybody got more than one gig. One stop, boy, $20.
I'm not your neighborhood Uber driver. I do luxury.
And then I have another job. I play highlight.
I have this crazy idea. Do you think we could send something out to all the ex-athletes for the last 20 years and say, we're looking to hire and train highlight players?
When I first got the email, I thought it was pranking me.
I need some clarity on this.
I went on YouTube and I Googled highlight.
I was like, they paying us, man, and we can win big money.
Let me see what this is all about.
That's what you gotta do. Get some money.
The players taking the court are all athletes you may recognize.
Baseball, football, track and field.
Having the work, played Division I sport, and then I had a child on the way, so I dropped out.
The crack era was tough. Sports in general was a way out of our environment.
It's really game time now, man. Blood, sweat, and tears.
We got the streets on fire.
This is gonna be the first time that my kids will be able to sit in the audience and root for their father. Who wants it more?
This is a sacrifice I think is going to pay off in the end.
This is a dream for me.
I gotta win.
Can't get drama better than this.
Highlight became the new hustle.
Let's get ready to play.
Magic City Hustle. If you have not yet watched it, get it. MagicCityHustle.com, the iTunes store. Anywhere, almost anywhere you could find a really good documentary / movie. In all seriousness, it is very entertaining. 5 minutes to go before we begin Game 7. How about that Game 6? Tremendous play by all players. And waiting to switch the ball out, which of course is what we're doing now. New ball in. Tremendous play. Always gets tight here at the end. Not necessarily that the play gets better, but when there's championships on the line that involve 10,000 here and 15,000 there, and you're in contention for that, type of focus does show some significant improvement, which is always good to see. And our parimutuel performances will conclude on November 23rd of this year. And gazing down at the chat, saw that Chris made a trip down here, not realizing that we were closed on Mondays and Tuesdays. Sorry about that, Chris. We look at it as an event, and our event takes place on Saturdays. So yes, sorry you did not make the trip. Sorry you made the trip, and sorry we were not available. Three minutes to go before we begin Game 7. Game 7 will begin in just 3 minutes. Someone asking about my Spanish skills. So yes, born and raised in Miami. Having worked down here, having managed Miami Highlight at some point. My Spanish skills are not what you would think that they would be. One, I observe a very fast rule of not letting anybody know how much Spanish I do or don't understand. So that's my standing rule, and I say that to everybody. And obviously I say it publicly because I'm saying it in the microphone. I understand more than I speak, and I speak enough to order at a few of my favorite restaurants in town and ask for the check. And also, if a highlight player is saying inappropriate behind my back. Here it's easy because it's mostly English, but so that's the extent of my Spanish. 2 minutes to go before we begin game number 7, our final doubles match of the Parimutuel performance in advance of those H2H performances, or those H2H matches that begin at 5 p.m. Excellent question, Chuck, and I don't know how to answer it. Fortunately, I am not involved with that side of the business. I hear good things, though. Don't know when H2H is coming to Connecticut. Talk to the folks in Connecticut, whoever you happen to be dealing with. Best way to get what you want is to ask for it. Also, that's where some great ideas have come from. You want to talk about the Fantasy Highlight Program? Fantasy Highlight Program here started as just an idea coming up in conversation. Some of the best ideas actually start off that way. So, sports betting now in Connecticut. And yeah, we'd love to be a part of that. Less than a minute to go before we begin Game 7. Game 7 will begin in just 1 minute. Game 7 will close out the high 5. But begin the late daily double. Time to begin game number 7. It is a spectacular 7 doubles match, played to 7 points, with all points doubling after the first round of play. Serving in the red shirts of post 1, we have Anderluck and Bragley. Receiving in the blue post 2, Kubala and Benny. There's a serve by Anderluck. We begin. Robote left side by Anderluck. Here's Benny on the backhand. Anderluck turning to save the Robote, point 2. Now receiving white shirts, post 3, Cool Fitness and Spinner. Benny from the left side. Here's Spinner. Benny from the forehand to the inside. Spinner's there. Powerful backhand. Robote coming out. Robote forehand by Kubala. Karen by Spinner. Caught by Benny. Benny from the forehand. Backhand by Benny. Ball tip, point 2.
Hold the serve, Kyle.
Two on the board with 2 points, serving to the green shirts opposed 4, Carballo in Tennessee. Carballo with a tip ball off the serve, point 2. Bringing to the court the black shirts of post 5, Jedden and Julin. Julin from the forehand at the 10 line. Oh, going for the long cortada, that long kill shot. That missed. Point 2. 2 on the board with 4 points. Here are the yellow shirts of post 6. Diaz and Douglas receive. Backhand by Douglas. Benny, beautiful catch, pulling it from the sidewall at the 12 line. Here's Douglas. Backhand by Benny. Catch by Douglas. Backhand from the 12 line. Douglas from deep in the backcourt on the left side. Benny lets it pass, plays the forehand rebote. That caught the pad, and the pad is bad. Point 2. 2 on the board with 5 points. Here are the pink shirts of post 7, the team of El Barba and Ikeda. Backhand by Ikeda. Catch by Benny. Benny from the forehand. Rebote forehand by Ikeda. Here's Benny at the 10 line. El Barba with a drop ball, point 2. The 2 team has gone 6 straight points and has a possible game point. Trying to stop them, purple shirts of post 8, Bueno and Ben. This will complete the first round of play. Backhand by Ben, thrown hard. Benny makes the catch, backhand from the 11 line. Bueno from the 9 line on the left side. Here's Benny. Ben. Backhand. Rebote forehand just above the pad. Bueno has it. Backhand. Low and hard. Caught by Benny. Backhand by Benny. Taken by Ben. Dropped by Ben. Point and a perfect game with no other points on the board for the blue shirts of post 2, Kubala and Benny. Perfect games almost always lead to a long playoff. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Playing off for second and third place to 6 points. 1 first serves to 3. Backhand by Spinner. Catch by Bragley. Fine catch by Spinner. Backhand from the 12 line. Rebote forehand, just above the pad to the inside. Spinner's there. Backhand, caught by Anderluck in a beautiful catch. Outside placement, stopped by Cool Fitness. Bragley from the forehand. Excellent catch by Cool Fitness, and a strong backhand follows. Anderluck is there. Spinner, backhand from the 9 line. Wall to wall from the left side. Forehand rebote by Anderluck. Ball tipped, point 1. 1 on the board with 2 points. Here's post 4, the green shirts, Carballo and Tennessee. Backhand by Tennessee, right up the middle, caught by Bragley. Powerful forehand by Bragley, caught by Tennessee. Here's the backhand. Anderluck, drop shot. Carballo takes off. Wow. Really well played by Anderluck. 0.1. Possible place point for the red shirts at post 1. Anderluck and Bragley trying to stop them. Jedden and Julin. Julin from the forehand. Right over Anderluck's head. Here's the catch by Bragley. Rebote by Julin. Bragley from the 10 line. Powerful throw. Julin's there. Backhand. Bragley on the backhand. Julin now from the 12 line. Rebote left side by Jedden, high to the front wall. That cleared the overhead screen. Bragley takes it on the bounce at the 13 line. Catch by Anderluck. Here's Julin. Rebote forehand by Anderluck. Catch by Julin. From the 10 line to the inside. Here's Bragley. Ball tipped. Point and a second place finish for the 1 team. Anderluck and Bragley. 6-7, 8-3, 4-5. Now pair off and playoff for 3rd place. 6 first serves, 2-7. Ooh. 0.6. Eight now serves to 3. Backhand by Spinner. Ben makes the catch. Rebote by Cool Fitness. Here's Bueno. Backhand. Backhand by Spinner. 0.3. 4 now serves to 5. The winner of this point meets 6 and 3 in the continuing playoff for show. Fine serve by Carballo. Here's Julin. Backhand. Rebote forehand by Carballo. Rebote left side by Carballo. Julin up the wall. There's the backhand. Carballo makes the catch at the 9 line. Julin on the forehand. Karam return. Carballo gets there. Cannot hold on to it. 0.5. 6, 3, and 5 remain in the playoff for 3rd place. 6 serves to 3. Backhand by Spinner. Clears the overhead screen. Diaz gets in there, makes the rebote. Spinner makes the catch. Douglas calls for it. Rifles it back. That rebote is coming out. Spinner stays in the front court. Makes the rebote. Scoop by Douglas. Douglas rifles this to the inside. Cool Fitness looks for the rebote and missed it. 0.6. Possible show point for the 6 team, Diaz and Douglas. Trying to stop them, post 5, the black shirts, Jedden and Julin. Backhand by Julin. Douglas, powerful backhand, rebote coming out. Jedden for the rebote. On the left side, split placement. Lands out. Point and a third place finish for post 6. Diaz and Douglas. Unofficial order finish 2-1-6. Your prices will be up in a moment. Winning game 7, post 2, Kubala and Benny taking second, post 1, Anderluck and Bragley coming in third, post 6, Diaz and Douglas 2-1-6 is the official order finish for our 7th game. Chiller Quinella 1-2, $18. The trifecta, that's first, second, and third place finishing $140 even. The high five for today, 11342, 4 of 5 numbers returning $49.20. Carryover jackpot has grown $1,853.60. So I would expect that would exceed the $2,000 guarantee going into Saturday. Up next, the 8th and final game for the Parimutuel performance in advance of H2H at 5 p.m. Next game is played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Post time for Game 8. 6 minutes away. Good luck.
Highlight H2H is the world's fastest ball sport played in a new electrifying format. Highlight H2H features 2 singles players or 2 doubles teams in a head-to-head battle for court dominance. The game is played on a 3-wall court that measures just 120 feet long by 33 feet wide with a ball that travels up to 150 miles per hour. An H2H match is won by the player who is first to secure a total of 2 out of 3 sets. It takes 6 points to win a set and 2 sets to win a match. Simply put, the goal is to catch 1 more ball than your opponent. Just like in tennis, a player may fault once on a serve, but if 2 serves result in faults, then the opponent wins the point. At the start of a new point, the ball is served by the winner of the previous point. However, at the start of a new set, the loser of the previous set serves first. After the ball hits the front wall, it must be caught in the air or after only 1 bounce. Players may catch and throw from out of bounds, but if the ball lands out of bounds, then the point goes to the opposition. The ball is lethal, the game is lightning fast, and the action is limitless. It's the game you didn't know you needed to know. This is Highlight H2H.
And just handing a little busy work back here. We're awaiting the beginning of our 8th and final game of the Parimutuel performance. 4 minutes to go, or about 3 minutes to go before we begin Game 8. There's been some fantastic play overall throughout the course of today. And good for Kubala and Benny winning that game in straight points. Sorry about the distractions, folks. Time to begin Game 8. Our final Parimutuel game of the day. This is a spectacular 7 singles match. Played to 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. Serving in the red shirt of post 1 is Benny. Receiving in the blue post 2 is Ikeda. Benny serves. Our 8th game is underway. Backhand by Benny. Rotate forehand by Ikeda. Point 2. Two will now serve to the white shirt of post 3. Here's Kubala. Backhand by Kubala from the 10 line. Rebote forehand by Ikeda. To the inside, Kubala's there. Backhand. Fine catch by Kubala. Forehand to the inside. Ikeda, tip ball, point 3. Now bring to the court the green shirt, post 4. Here's number 1, Interluck. Backhand by Anderluck. Catch by Kubala. Rebote forehand by Anderluck. Kubala's there. Carom by Kubala does not open up. Anderluck's got it. Blasts the forehand. Kubala dug out the rebote. That was beautiful. Karam by Anderluck scores. Such a well-played point by both Anderluck and Kubala. Point goes to the 4. Black shirt of post 5 receives. Here's number 35, Spinner. Backhand by Spinner. Rebote forehand by Anderluck. Spinner makes the catch. Karam did not carom. That caroms. Not as much as Anderson would have liked, though. Return scores, 0.5. Here's the yellow shirt of post 6, Carballo. Backhand by Carballo. Rebote forehand by Spinner. Carballo makes the catch. Rebote left side by Spinner. Beautiful 2-all executed by Carballo and scoring. Great leg work by Manny. 0.6. Point 7. Here's post 8, the purple shirt, Julin. Powerful forehand by Julin. Douglas is there. Rebote by Julin. Douglas on the catch. Pika. Backhand by Julin. Rebote forehand by Douglas to the outside. Julin's there. Karam by Julin. Stopped by Douglas. Douglas powerful forehand. Caught by Julin. There's the backhand. Low and inside. Rebote left side. 2-all. Stopped by Julin. Julin's Karam. Lands out. Such a well-played point, 0.7. Last point of the first round goes to Douglas. We've completed the first round of play. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return, red of post 1, Benny. Backhand by Benny. Douglas on the rebote to the inside. Benny makes the catch. Winds up. There's the 2-all. That scores. 0.1. In this matchup, we have the 1 serving to 2 again. Here's Ikeda. Rebote forehand by Benny. Rebote forehand. Missed. 0.1. One on the board with 4 points. Here's post 3, Kubala. Backhand by Kubala. Rebote forehand by Benny. Kubala makes the save. Benny from the 5 line, low and hard and inside. Will score, point 1. One on the board with 6 points. Here's post 4, Anderluck. Powerful forehand throw by Anderluck. Good catch by Benny. Backhand by Benny. Robote left side by Anderluck. Benny's there. Backhand to the inside. Anderluck. Backhand. Rotate forehand by Benny. Robote save by Anderluck. Benny's on it. Hard throw, not overthrown. That scores. Point in game. Post 1, Benny. Benny wins it. One wins it. 7 places. 5, 6, 2, 3, and 4 play off for 3rd place. 5 first serves, 2, 6. Robote forehand. Catch by Carballo. 2-all by Spinner. Scores. Point 5. Five on the board with 3 points. Here's post 2, Ikeda. Backhand by Ikeda. Robote forehand by Spinner. Ikeda makes the catch. Backhand. Robote forehand by Spinner. Ikeda to the inside. Backhand by Spinner. Ikeda sets up at the 8 line. Forehand Robote to the inside. Spinner's there. Backhand. Robote forehand by Ikeda. Catch by Spinner. Backhand. Portada, stopped by Spinner. Backhand by Spinner to the inside. Robote forehand by Ikeda. Spinner makes the catch. Karam caught the top of the pad, point 2. Here's the white shirt at post 3, Kubala. Ikeda on the bounce. Back to the outside. Well thrown. Nice pickup by Kubala. Ikeda advances. Makes the catch in the air. Low and hard to the inside. Robote forehand by Ikeda. Catch by Kubala. Backhand by Kubala. Robote forehand fired by Ikeda. That's beautiful. That scores. Point 2. Possible show point for post 2, Ikeda. Trying to stop him, post 4, the green shirt, Anderluck. Powerful forehand by Anderluck. Ikeda to the inside. Scoop by Anderluck. Scoop by Ikeda. Backhand. Robote forehand by Anderluck. Robote by Ikeda. He's up. Anderluck makes the catch. Dehava. Ikeda gets there. Dehava. Anderluck gets there. Well, at least he didn't hit him with the ball. That's a good thing right there. Point 4. Play in this playoff will continue. 4 on the board with 3 points. Here's post 6, Carballo. Backhand by Carballo. Catch by Anderluck. Powerful throw by Anderluck. Carballo is there. Backhand. Rebote forehand by Anderluck. Carballo's on it. Carballo to the inside. Catch by Anderluck. Backhand. Rebote forehand. Catch by Carballo. Carballo with the hard forehand. That will score. Point 6. Play continues. 6 on the board with 3 points. 5 on the board with 3 points. Carballo serves to Spinner. Backhand by Spinner. Rebote forehand by Carballo. Spinner's there. Karam scores. Possible show point for Spinner in the black shirt at post 5. Trying to stop him, Kubala. Rebote forehand by Spinner. Clears the overhead screen. Kubala's there. Backhand. Rebote forehand by Spinner. Kubala makes the catch. Spinner, forehand. Here's Kubala from the 8 line. To the inside. Spinner's on it. Backhand. Rebote forehand. Missed. Point and a third place finish for post 5. Spinner. Unofficial order finish, 175. Your prices will be up in a moment.
This is my first time ever playing any type of professional sport or anything like that. There's 2 different types of players. You know, you can have the power or more of finesse. I think I'm a good combination of both. Being able to be a professional highlight player is, a dream come true. I'd like to make it into the top 3 in doubles and singles, practicing, almost every day, and just working on my weaknesses and also my strengths too. It should be fun playing against my brother, I've never really competed against them. I think we will definitely play really hard against each other. No, going easy on each other or anything like that. My brother, he's really good, but I think I'll just, I'll be my own player. I don't really think I'll come in and worry about, playing like him or being better than him or whatever. I'll just come in here and play my game.
And that's Benny explaining how he does what he does. And I have scribed all that information just to make sure that our results appear correctly. 175 is the official order finish for game number 8. $2 quinella, 1.7, $12.40. Trifecta, 175, 133.60. Late daily double, 2-1, $19.20. Late pick 3, 4-2-1. 3 of 3 numbers returning $672. Mighty Ocho, 3 of 8 numbers returning $440. Carryover, $344.80. And that, ladies and gentlemen, will do it for this Tuesday afternoon performance of Live Highlight in the Magic City on the Highlight Channel. Glad that you chose to join us this afternoon. Invite you to join us again at 5 p.m., just not here on the Highlight Channel. Before I was so rudely interrupted by some rambunctious highlight players who don't know how to follow instructions, real simple ones at that. It's a small group. I was talking about, if you want to watch H2H, go to watchhighlight.com or download the Highlight app. It's the only two ways to watch our H2H games, unless, of course, you just happen to be in the states of Iowa or Illinois, where we encourage you to view and wager through Bet River. So on behalf of players, staff, and management of Magic City Highlight, we do appreciate you joining us today and hope you'll join us for H2H at 5 p.m., just a little over an hour from now. And join us again on Saturday, 1:30 p.m. post time for 8 Parimutuel games, followed by H2H singles at 5 p.m. Thanks for joining us as always. Thanks to those of you who are participating actively in the chat and to everyone tuned in to Magic City. Have a good week.